A San Diego Navy veteran is back from the dead in the eyes of the federal government. The VA declared him dead and suspended his disability checks for more than 5 months.
Only after NBC7 Investigates reached out on his behalf, the Department of Veteran Affairs fixed the mistake. Alexis Rivas joins us now with more on how this happened.
Yeah, this started just after the young man moved into a new apartment. He believes that move may have triggered a 5-month-long nightmare, one that might still end with him living on the street.
25-year-old Navy veteran Sky Lowe is very much alive.
Sky Lowe.
We know that.
Spell both for me.
SKYLOWE.
Because we interviewed him inside his San Diego apartment Tuesday afternoon.
I remember just being super confused. Yep, it was somewhere in here.
Sweet.
Just a couple of months after he started getting disability checks from the VA, he opened this instead.
On behalf of the Department of Veterans Affairs Benefits Agency, we're saddened to learn of the passing of Sky Lowe. We would like to extend our deepest, heartfelt sympathy for you and your family.
The letter went on to say one of his payments was returned, indicating he passed. He says he instantly called the VA. An employee acknowledged Lowe was clearly alive, a mistake they said they would soon fix. Instead, it dragged on for 5 months.
The very least y'all can do is just communicate, hey, give us 2 weeks. And I will sit down and leave it alone. But it's been months and months.
And now those months of missed checks have morphed into missed bills. In fact, the same morning we interviewed Lowe,
I woke up to getting this packet.
An eviction summons for unpaid rent. Last year, Lowe qualified for 40% disability rating from his service in the Navy. The now full-time college student, part-time worker, and intern says that extra $750 a month in disability benefits made the difference between affording rent or living out of his car.
Like, I'm actively trying my best to pay my bills and do everything I can. And it's like something as simple as a mistake and not being able to fix it, possibly. I'm like, what's taking, and no one can answer me.
What is the most recent?
That is until NBC7 Investigates started asking questions. 2 days after we asked the VA for answers, they closed Lowe's case and deposited the thousands of dollars in disability aid they owed him. A spokesman acknowledged the mistake, but didn't have an answer for how this happened.
I feel like I'm already living in the worst case scenario of getting an eviction notice. My car note is months behind. My electricity bill is due. And it's just like, I don't have the resources to pay all of these.
Lowe's glad to get those back payments, but it doesn't solve all of his problems, and it's unclear how this eviction will play out. And something even more bizarre is he's paying his tuition at Mesa College through the GI Bill. His latest payment came 4 months after he was declared dead. So at the same time they considered him dead, at least some part of the VA knew he was alive.
I can't even imagine the frustration that he has felt. You also learned one possible reason why this wasn't fixed any sooner is because there's this huge backlog of claims with the VA.
Yeah, right now there's more than 930,000 claims still open. The big slowdown began in 2020. You can see it just steadily got worse, and it peaked last year. In fact, the average time to process a claim is 125 days, much longer for Lowe. It was 169 days, and his only happened after we reached out to the VA on his behalf.
So it looks like he's going to be okay for now, hopefully?
We hope. There's a lot to, I think he got a 10-day notice when we were there last week. So that's still playing out. There's a good chance that eviction might still go through. We just don't know yet.
Okay. Well, wishing him the best. Thank you, Alexis. Appreciate it.